Hey guys, it's Toast again from the Fishyaker YouTube channel. I posted a picture of this up the other day asking if anybody knew what it was. Let's find out. So a couple of weeks back, I got an email from a couple of different guys from a overseas fishing line company. Said, hey John, we see that you're doing all these reviews. Can we send you something and see what you think about it? And this is it. Came to my house. Looks like a Christmas present via DHL. Let's see what it is. I don't know what to expect so far from it. Definitely packaged up pretty well. Two bags, bubble wrap, heck, if this is just fishing line in here, it ain't gonna really get destroyed, but let's see what we got. I'll figure out what all is in here, and then I'll put a link down below in the description. So if you're interested in it, I think they sell some of this stuff on Amazon also. So let's see. 1, 2, 3 spools of line. Like I said, it wasn't going to get really damaged in the mail because he packaged it well. Let's see what's in here. Yep, this stuff it was available on Amazon too because he sent me a link for it. Like I said, look down below in the description if you go right to the YouTube channel and watch the video. You'll see this on there. DAOUD Japanese quality, 16 strands. So, looks like there's one pretty cool looking orange on it, 100 meters. I think it's a 10 pound, it's got a 10 on it. It's let's see, 4.0, 3.0, 8 strands, so a 16 strand and 8 strand and like a gray. Let's see. And then the other one here is a 2.0. It's kind of yellow. Let's see if I can find some specs on these and we'll be right back. So here's a little bit more information on these. I picked up some more information in addition to what's actually on their Amazon listing. So I have, again, a size 2, 3, and 4. Let's start out with the lower one. The lower size here, it's their size 2, 100 meters. They sent me this in yellow. It also has a little sticker tab on the back. So the size 2 is a 30-pound test with a 0.23 millimeter diameter. So that's your size 2 is 30-pound test. Your size 3 is a 40-pound test. They sent that to me in a kind of silvery gray look. That's a 0.28 millimeters. And the size 4, also 100 meters, is a 16 strand. And this one here is 50-pound test and a 0.32 millimeters. They sent this really bright, cool looking orange on it. So I have a 30, 40, and 50 pound test braid. Looking at their Amazon listing, they pretty much rave about it on here. I think I'll test out the 30-pound test, see if I can get it to break somewhere near what they're saying. The listing, again, I'll have it down posted below, and it does have the specs on it, some other specs on it, 10, 20, 30, 40-pound test, and so forth. Decent looking listing on it. Let's see if there's anything specific on here. Obviously high sensitivity and zero stretch. That's why I really love braid. I can feel everything on it. And so forth. Pretty standard looking with braid, but let's take a look at the smaller version here and do it kind of like we've done some of our other ones and see if we can get it to break fairly close to what they say their 30-pound breaking strength is on this. So I've got my handy dandy little digital scale here, tied off to a dowel. It's not the most accurate of tests, but it'll give me a general idea. Let's see if it has a breaking strength anywhere near where they say it will. This is supposed to be 30-pound braid. $12, $13, $15. Broke at 17 pounds and just below the knot. So the first test was right about 17 pounds when it broke. It broke just below the knot, so the knot didn't just snap out. Usually when we're testing these, most of the braids are getting a little bit below their average breaking strength. Now I'm only testing it with a 1 to 1.5 foot kind of length of line on it. So it's not the most accurate of tests, but it gives us a general idea we can compare it to others. So 17 pounds is a little bit lower than I was hoping it would be for the breaking test on number 1. Let's see if we can do it again. Zeroed out. Let's see. $12, $13, $14, $15. That time the knot kind of gave away, it looks like. Let's keep trying it. Let's see, test number 3. First time was right about 17 pounds. Second one was right about 15. I was informed that this one here, via an email they sent to me, should be 30-pound test. Let's see how we do on test number 3. 10. 11 pounds. Knot strength on these isn't the greatest. Let's try it again. Alright, the last test wasn't the greatest. The line totally broke at the knot. It's like 12 pounds or so. Prior to that, the last one before that was 15 pounds. The one before that was 17. Same test I've done on a lot of different braids, including some name brand braids. And most of them are within 5 pounds or so of their stated breaking strength. This one is only about half of what they say it should be. Try it again. Seven, 8, 10, 12. Good grip on it. 15, 16, 17, 18. Fairly consistent, I guess. That's probably a good number of tests. Again, it's not the most scientific of tests, but it gives me a general idea. You're looking at about 1 foot to 1.5 foot of line tied off, and they're breaking. The line is just given out right there, around 15 to 18 pounds. Just for giggles, let's try one last time. I'd like to see it break 20 pounds. Alright, this will probably be the last test. Pretty consistent breaking strength, right around, some of them, a couple of them were just below the knot. The last couple were really right at the knot. But I'm getting probably about 15 to 18 pounds of breaking strength on it when the rating's 30. So let's try one more, zeroing it out. 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 again. That's not that good. Do I like the line? It feels good. I mean, it feels like a lot of the other types of braid. The texture feels good. It feels like it would probably cast pretty well. That being said, at least what they're telling me, even if it was rated at 20-pound braid, it's still not reaching 20 pounds. And they said this one here should be 30-pound test. But anyway, if you're interested in it, I'll put a link down below. Will I use it? Yeah, heck, I'm going to spool it up and see how it goes. And if I get any good feedback on that, I'll post up and let you know some updates on it. But at least my general first impression for the diameter, it feels good. Probably consistent with a lot of others with the diameter on it, but it's still breaking a lot lower than it should. But it's supple. It's not really, like I said, it's not like bending and crispy or anything like that like some braids are. And when I try to slide a knot down, it's not fraying a line at all. And some of the nicer lines actually fray a little bit when you're actually tying knots in them. But it ties pretty darn well. But like I said, the breaking strength just isn't quite what it says it would be. So my expectations on the water would be less. So when I use it, yeah, I just wouldn't expect it to get as good of a breaking strength as it says it does. So go down below, give us that thumbs up, let us know what you want to see in the future, give me your comments, and be sure to subscribe. And of course you can follow me at John Oss on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that stuff too, or the fishyaker.com channel on Facebook. Alright, catch you on the water.
fishyaker.com, the original kayak rigging video series.